Eileen Hull, and I'm here to do a quick assembly video to show you how this new card caddy die goes together. Okay, this is a scoreboards die, which means the die was specially designed to cut and score thick material like mat board and chipboard. And that's what we have here, and that's what I'm going to use. This is the mat board, and then here's some mixed media board, which contains like a light mat board and a chipboard. So either of these would work fine. You can also use things that you have at home as long as they come up to about a 1/16 of an inch thick. Okay, here's the die itself, and you will need the extended cutting pads to use this because, as you can see, this is a long die. And this is what it looks like. So here are those scoring blades that I was talking about. These are set down into the die. So if you were to cut this out of paper, it would cut it perfectly, but it would not imprint the score lines on it unless you used really, really thick paper. So then this is kind of the body of the card caddy, and then you will need to cut 2 of these. So if you cut a whole section out of the mat board and then cut 1 more little section, you will have everything that you need to make the box. All right, so let's go ahead and cut it. I'm going to get out my Big Shot and my extend cutting pads, and I'm going to use a piece of mat board. I'm just going to make sure and cover all areas of the die because it's pretty close. You can see, I lay it here, you can see the design is pretty close, but you just want to lay it on, make sure all of the cut lines are covered. And then I'm going to add my second cutting pad and we will run it through. All right, so I've already gone ahead and cut my second little enclosure piece just to be quick, and we'll have everything we need to make our box. So as you can see, those score lines that I pointed out on the die have made everything so easy for you to put it together. All right, so now I'm going to add my adhesive. I'm using my red liner tape from ThermoWeb, which is available in my Etsy store, the Eileen Hull Etsy shop. If you need some, I would just say you want to use a strong adhesive. You can also use wet glue, that's fine too. Now before we put our tape on, what I like to do is go ahead and fold over all of the score lines. Fold them all the way over, because what you're doing is you're breaking the fibers and you're making this more pliable and easier to work with. Okay, so you should have 2 of your end pieces. These are the little supports at the sides. So we'll just go ahead . So now I'm ready to assemble my card caddy, and I'm just going to take off my release paper. Okay, so my release paper is removed, and now what I'm going to do is fold this back up, and it should go right into place because you've broken these fibers already. And you're just going to take this piece, and I usually put the middle one down first to make sure that I have it centered where I want. And I put it right to the edge, as you can see, and then just kind of guide up each side and press it into place. There's one. Just go in and make sure that you have all of these score lines pressed down. And then do the same with the other side, and you have a card box. This one is a little harder because it's hard to see inside there, but not that hard. There you go. there is our cute little card caddy. We even have a little label so you can write this person's name on there. You can put cards, whatever. Now, the measurement on this box is 5 and a little over 1/8, not quite 5 1/4 by 4. If you go up here, 4 1/4. So you can fit, you can't quite fit an A2 going this way, but you could fit it going up and down, you know, like that. You could do your slimline cards, even the full size. You could do your slimline mini. You can also store other things in here, lots of things. You could stack a bunch of these together. Here, I've just kind of a trial. I cut out of felt and stitched. I want to do some decorative stitching on the edges here. But this is a sturdy little container. You could make a little purse out of this. I think there are so many options for this die. And if you come over to my blog, eileenhull.com, we have tons of ideas. We do a blog post every week. We do 2 Facebook Lives at Eileen Hull Designs, Tuesday at 6 o'clock and Thursday at 4 o'clock Eastern. And these are also posted on YouTube. So if you want to see any other ideas of ways to use this fun die, just come on over and join us on any of my channels, okay? We also have the Eileen Hull Fan Club on Facebook, and that is our creative community where we share lots of ideas. We do contests, giveaways, we do sharing inspiration, creative ways to work together. And I just love our group. We have almost 7,000 members, so I'd love if you can come and join us there. Just make sure to answer the questions, okay? So we have all kinds of things you can add. You can add metal, you could add foil to this, stenciling, stamps, whatever it is that you like to do. And I don't know if you could see on here, but this is another option. You can use it as a book as well. So all you have to do for that is to not include these little side supports, and you will have a book shape, and you could fold it either, you know, at this and have a thick spine, or you could fold it here and just have a thin spine that would come out something like this. So there are so many options. I hope you will get this die and give it a try, okay? Thanks, everyone.